What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Comic Ozzy. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I did mention in previous video I was probably going to be doing another video about books that I have pulled out of, if you haven't been following, bought a huge collection a little while ago, a few months ago, and I pulled out all the major keys and I put all the minor keys. I have been moving some of the stuff and whatnot, which has been fun. And I have a pile here, a stack that I'm probably going to be sending most, if not all, to D'Angelo. He's my presser cleaner, and then it's going to be going to CGC. But I thought it would be a ton of fun just to have a quick look at some of the books. And it's a pretty big stack, and just see, I'll kind of give you what condition I kind of think it is, and then we can return back. It's gonna be a ways away before I do get these back, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys what I actually found and what I'm gonna send off. If you guys haven't, please hit that subscription button. Follow me here. Follow me on Instagram, comic_Ozzy. I'll put the link below. I have a sale page as well, comic_Ozzy sales. And I'm on Whatnot, comic_Ozzy. Follow me there. Do 2 sales a week. And it's been a ton of fun. I did mention in the previous video, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. But without further ado, let's go through these awesome books before they get sent away. I have shown some of these. I did some videos called The Collection Chronicles. So some of these books you might see again, but I'm going to be trying to give a little bit of a grade. My estimate will refer back. I've never been really good at estimating some of the grade. I should be a little bit more conservative. But once D'Angelo does get it, he does his magic on it. He sends me his list. He sends me what he thinks, and he's usually a little bit more accurate or on the ball. So here we go. First one up, Star Wars 68. Just a beautiful Boba Fett cover. It says it's origin of Boba Fett, but I'm not 100% sure of that. First mention of the Mandalorians and a couple other bounty hunters in this as well, but that's going for sure. Next book up. Oh, and this one, let's say it's pretty clean. It has 2 tiny color breaks. I'm probably going to say maybe a 9.4, possibly 9.2, 9.4. I'd be pretty happy with that. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man 316. Needs no introduction. Needs a bunch of work. It has a bunch of ticks. I'm going to probably say this guy is maybe an 8. That's generous. We'll see what D'Angelo says, but for sure that's going. I love this McFarlane cover. Next up, this is in no particular order. Fantastic Four 94, first Agatha Harkness. Just a great book. It is definitely gaining some traction. One of my very good friends is definitely into this book, Vancouver Comic Junkie. But this one, I'm probably going to say it's also a 7.5, maybe even a 7. Just, there's a bunch of wear on the spine, but it will go nonetheless. Another beautiful book. I do have one getting graded right now. I'm not going to see it for a while. So we have Marvel Team Up 141. I love this. Finishing off my collection of Black Suit Spidey. This has a couple ticks. I'm going to say it's a 9.0, but just a great book. Let's get through some of these books. Uncanny X-Men 129. This is in pristine condition. I'm going to call this one a 9.4. First Kitty Pryde and cameo of Hellfire Club. Great book. Another awesome Wolverine book. First solo Wolverine story. Uncanny X-Men 133. And I'm going to call this one. It's also pretty nice. This is definitely above a 9 for sure. A lot of these books I pulled out of this collection are in beautiful shape. This hit a couple of top 10 lists this week. Amazing Spider-Man 194, First Black Cat, beautiful Al Milgrom cover. This one is definitely going to be either 8.5 to 9, and I would be happy with that one. This is a book I never thought I would pursue, but once I have it, I definitely want to hang on to it. And this is in pretty good shape. This is definitely like a 9.2, 9.4. Yeah, Ant-Man, Marvel Premiere 47. Scott Lang is Ant-Man. Send that bad boy off. Oh, I'm super excited to get this one graded. Definitely has a couple ticks in it. This is probably an 8, maybe a 7.5, but I don't care. A 9.8 hit a pretty good record price. Maybe I'll put it up in the post edit. I want to say it was 12,000. I could be wrong. But Marvel Premiere 28 featuring Legion of Monsters. So we have Man-Thing, Morbius, and Werewolf by Night. Ghost Rider is actually not in the Legion of Monsters, but I think they were in pursuit of him in this issue. I'm super excited to get this one graded. Marvel Spotlight 28. Solo Moonlight story, just a beautiful book. This one is I'm gonna say it is definitely an 8.5 to 9, but this is definitely for the PC for sure. I have a few of these, but this one I pulled out of the collection is in beautiful shape. I think it definitely deserves to be graded. Marvel Comics Presents 1. This one is, I'm going to say flawless. This is a 9.4 to 9.6, maybe a 9.8. Another book that I'm hoping for a pretty high grade, but I'm not 100% sure. Definitely going to be an 8.5 to 9. At some point, I would love a 9.8 for sure. But Uncanny X-Men 221, Mr. Sinister. Just a great book. I do have this one in a 9.8. Maybe I will get another one. Marvel Comics Presents. I guess this is going to be gaining some traction when we get closer to a Wolverine, but Weapon X story. You all know this cover, just beautiful. I'm going to send, I think 1, 2, and 3, but here is number 2 in Wolverine series. Just a beautiful cover, couple ticks. Yeah, it's gonna be like 9.2, maybe 9.0. Definitely want a 9.8 at some point. But this bad boy, it's in beautiful shape. I'm hoping for a 9.2 or 9.4, but I've been after this for a while. First solo Wolvie title, Frank Miller greatness. And I think this was on my 2022 list. I may do, just before I send it off, I'm gonna probably gather the books that I have collected. I've gotten most of them for my 2022 list, so I'm pretty happy about that. Again, another book that I never really pursued, but now that I have it, I kind of want to keep it for a while. It's probably a 6, but I don't care. It's a great book. King Size Special Hulk 1. Just a beautiful Steranko cover, but Steranko did the cover, but I think Marie Severin did Hulk's head. I think it was too scary from Steranko. Another awesome book, Iron Man and Submariner 1. I think it was a combination between Tales to Astonish and Tales of Suspense brought together. This is another 6.0 probably. Maybe a little bit less. It's got some issues on the top here. Yeah, so I don't really care what grade. Again, I am a Warlock fan, so this needs no introduction. This is probably another 6.0, I think. Maybe a 6.5. Fantastic Four 67. Getting cameo of him. Becomes Warlock. Man, I am hoping... Sorry, guys. I'm motoring through these books. There's a bunch of them. I just thought I'd just do this quick video just to show you what I'm sending off. Amazing Spider-Man 300. I have a 9.0. I hope this comes back. Maybe a 9.2 and 9.4. If it does, I will move the other one out. But that's just a great. It's in beautiful shape. If this comes back a 9.8, I can pair it with my other one that I have. But this is one of the books that I absolutely adore. I love this cover. I'm hoping we get Secret Wars at some point. This is in beautiful shape. If he can do, DeAndre can do some magic. There are no ticks on it. It just needs a press. Secret Wars 8, jazz hands. Love it. I have a 3.0 of this book. I definitely want something higher. This is definitely higher than a 3.0. Strange Tales 178. Just, one of the books associated, or some of the key books that you kind of need to have kicking around for Warlock. I want to see if this is first Magnus. I can't remember, but maybe I'll put that in the post edit as well. But just a great cover. This is going to be the 5 to 9. Definitely better than a 3.0. Uncanny X-Men. We're getting Alpha Flight. Uncanny X-Men 120. Right? This is in great shape. It definitely, even if it was in poor shape, I need to send it to get graded. I think at some point, it's a ways away, but we will creep towards Alpha Flight. We're talking a ways away. We need to get X-Men before we get Alpha Flight. This is definitely in better shape than the Amazing Spider-Man 316, but still in beautiful shape. I've always wanted this. Amazing Spider-Man 238. Hobgoblin. This is, I'm probably going to call this an 8.5 to 9. Again, I'm trying to be conservative. So when they come back and they're quite low, that I've come close. Hopefully they won't come back that low, but I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative because sometimes I send stuff off and I think it's going to be, a really high grade and it comes back, something low. I need to get way better at grading. It just helps when you're buying raw books out in the wild or even online. It's just a good skill to have. I love this. Anything Galactus, I am in for. Galactus, another part of the origin story. So this is part of the origin story from 169. And the event that Galan becomes Galactus. So that's kind of like a continuation into this, but just a great... if you're a Galactus fan, you kind of need to have that book. I do have another one, and it's the Canadian price variant. It's not in as the good shape as this, so I'll probably send this one off and hang on to that. CPV. Next up, almost there. Avengers 57. I was going to sell this book, but I think I'm going to keep it. First Vision, Second Ultron. Just a beautiful cover. Look at that. That's just awesome. 6.0 as well. Maybe a 6.5. This needs to be graded. I'm hoping for high 9s. 9.2, 9.4. Eternals 1. I think it'll bounce back. But I got in the collection. It was pretty cheap. So I'm, whatever comes back, I will be happy. This is in a little little bit more rough shape, but it's another book that I thought I wasn't going to keep, but I think I've decided to keep both Silver Surfers 3 and 4. Here is 3, square bound. It needs some love. This is probably 4, 5, 5. The colors are great. It does present kind of well, but being a square bound, it needs some attention. But just an awesome book. Mephisto. We eventually get him, not 100% sure. Another book that hits some top 10 lists. This guy has a bit of some issues on the spine. It's a little bit of a tear, which is fine. Seeing this book in hand is just beautiful. First battle of Thor and Silver Surfer, and second Mephisto. Awesome. This guy with that tear is probably going to be maybe a 4, 5, 5. Almost there, guys. 3 more books. This is not in the best shape, but he's coming. Black Knight, Avengers 48. This is probably 6.5, maybe, but it needs to be graded. 2 more books. I did get this one back. It came back at 9.4. I want something a little bit better with this one. It's in pretty good shape. It definitely needs a press, but it's beautiful. Novel 1. Looks like a 9.4, maybe 9.6. If I get a 9.6, I'll move the other one. All right, guys, last book. Definitely needs to be graded. It is looking like, I'm going to say, high 8s, low 9s. Such a tough book. Black cover. Master of Kung Fu. Shang-Chi. Beautiful book. But that's it, guys. I think that is my stack that I've pulled. There are a bunch of other minor keys and awesome books that I've pulled. I might trickle those into CGC at some point, but this is my first batch. Yeah, I think it's important that when you do buy a collection, you do pull out the keys and you make that decision to move some, sell, recoup the costs for that collection, and then keep some raw back, possibly to move along the way, and then pull some to get graded, because we know you increase the value significantly when you get some work done to them, get them graded. From raw to slabbed, there's a huge difference. So yeah, that being said, that's the pile. I think maybe there's a couple that I might hold back, but for sure the majority of them are going to be going off to CGC, and definitely going to fast track them because that has been pretty key in me getting the books back pretty quick. The extra $15 makes sense to me. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that quick little video. Some of the books I'm sending off to CGC, and majority of the bigger keys that I pulled out of the collection. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Follow me here on Instagram. Put the links below, and on whatnot. Weekly sales. Join me. It's been a fun time, and if you have any questions about that, hit me up. I love to chat. I love to give my advice. So yeah, hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Cheers.